Amicable numbers are a pair of distinct natural numbers a comma b such that the sum of the proper divisors of a is going to be equal to b. And the sum of the proper divisors of b will be equal to a. So interesting idea. So when do we call a pair of numbers a and b? They should be two distinct numbers. To be amicable numbers when they satisfy this condition. So the first numbers proper divisors you will have, you add everything, it will be equal to the second number. The second number's sum of all proper divisors will be equal to the first number. So this way if you find a pair, then we call it as amicable numbers. The pair will be amicable numbers. Fine, okay. So given 220 comma y is a pair of amicable numbers, then what is the value of y? First of all, we need to understand what about proper divisors. Proper divisors are of 10 or 1, 2, 5. They are given an example, that's it. That means a proper divisor is going to be the list of all divisors for a number except that number, that's all. So 1, 2, 5, 10. 10 is also a factor of 10, but we ignore that 10. Except that number, we count all the other factors. From 1 till the last factor, without that n. If n is my number, without n, the other last factor to before n. So that's going to be the list of all proper factors. Now it's given 220 and y are going to be amicable numbers. So that means now by definition we got to know that y should be the sum of all proper divisors of 220. That's it. So now we'll find the sum of all proper divisors of 220. So what about 220? 220 is basically, we'll prime factorize it so that we can easily find the sum of all factors, sum of all divisors. Factors, divisors are all same. So 220 we need to prime factorize. It's going to be 2 square into, because 2 square is 4. So 4 if I remove, I will be getting 55. So 5 power 1 into 11 power 1. That's it. We have prime factorized. So this is what we get. Now we'll list all the sum of all the factors. So sum of the factors is going to be equal to, very simple. Once we have prime factorized, this procedure is 2 power 0 plus 2 power 1 plus 2 power 2 multiplied by. So that's how we find the sum of all factors, right? Into 5 power 0 plus 5 power 1 into 11 power 0 plus 11 power 1. That's it. So now we need to simplify this expression. So this will give us basically 1 plus 2 plus 4 into 1 plus 5 into 1 plus 11. Or this is same as 7 into 6 into 12. I've added. Sorry. 7, 6 are 42, 42, 12 are 420 plus 84, 504. So this is going to be 504. So sum of all the factors of 220 is going to be 504. But wait, but what we are looking for y? Y is not the sum of all the factors of 220. Y is the sum of all proper divisors or proper factors of 220. That means what is y? Just one step. This 504 is the sum including 220 also. We'll just minus that. So 504 minus 220 will give us 4. 50 minus 22 is going to be 28. So 284. So y should be 284. So actually the calculation what we performed here will give the sum of all the factors. So for example, we have taken 220. 220 have so many factors, right? So there should be like 3 into 2 into 2. That means 12 factors. All 12 factors, the addition will be 504. But out of all the 12 factors, I do not want the 12th factor, which is 220. I am removing it. I will get 284, which is what is this y as per definition. So the value of y should be 284. Where is 284? Option B, it is there. 284 should be the right answer. We'll have a quick check. Yes, option B, 284 is the right answer.